from everyone here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Bro, did I just see that correctly, bro? What type of matchup is this, 2K?
Here we go.
Always doing
and
weird
Houston has
shit.
Possession. The drive by Antetokounmpo. Curry looking it over. Antetokounmpo inside. Here's Levine for three.
Oh my God, and Jason Kidd's face is crazy.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Hayward.
No way.
Second shot opportunity. Outside for Dort. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah,
and
no
these
way
are the
Zach
shots
Levine
this
just
team
defended
wants
that.
Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
The three from Curry. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Hey.
Pass to Worthy. Lets it go from deep.
Hey.
It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
It's Hayward on the wing. And there's the lob. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Man.
Here's Curry. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Hey! Flush down. A nice jam.
That's really just too easy for Worthy. The defense can't give him that deep interior positioning like that.
Wembanyama down low. Left side Levine. Over Dort. Shot by Levine, no good.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Back to Dort.
Bro.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Feed that big fella down low. That's where Howard does all of his damage.
It's George on the wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Dort.
Dort. Hey.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Duncan. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Duncan is not messing around when he's in this deep. All business. Very assertive and effective.
Here's Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Houston shooting their first free throws of this game. First free throw is good.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Now here is Howard. Pass to Worthy.
That's actually insane.
Howard, the screen. Goes back up.
Brother.
Goes up again.
Brother.
Rebound by Duncan. And it's Houston's ball, trailing by 2. George, good.
Yo, you can't make this
George
shit
takes
up,
the
man.
contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Pass to Howard.
Hey!
And it's Howard finishing it off.
He may give up a little size, but has the
Mines.
bounce to hold his own.
To the middle. It's tipped. Levine with a steal.
Nope.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pittsburgh out in front, leading by just 2. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Pittsburgh in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
The shot's good.
Kidd is a talented playmaker. He knows how to run sets and generate shots for his teammates.
George outside. Fires from deep. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Pass to Kidd.
Bro.
Oh, George with a steal. Here's Embiid. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Kidd. No made baskets yet. And here's Hayward.
Brother, what?
In
Why do they keep
transition.
doing that?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by
They put
Gilgeous-Alexander.
this man back in the game because they
Excellent
keep throwing the
defensive
ball
instincts
across the
there
court.
from Duncan, turning defense into offense.
He takes
That's
it
a kid.
in. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Impressive
get my steal.
one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next
Oh
time.
my
He knows
God,
where
that
he
was
is.
my fault. That was
Somebody
my
you can count on. He is
And
an
he can play.
extremely reliable finisher.
George's shot
fault.
is
Man,
good.
is that a strike of lightning?
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Well, the effort they've shown on
y'all.
defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And I think we've also got to talk about the tempo they played with
Come on.
right from the get-go. I mean, they've been deadly in transition, too. Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle
Get
for
in there.
making him earn the free throws.
100% slightly early, confused, and
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Doesn't
right, buddy,
believe
you're
in
tired.
soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on
I'm
performance.
nervous.
no
I'm
question.
nervous.
So both teams changing it up here. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now ball.
No. It's my board. No, it's
Rebound
not.
by Middleton. And Houston has possession. After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no
Great.
ripples when this trade happened, B.A. No earth-shaking
Man, Giannis
or
in the
anything
back
like
door
that,
like
but it was
that.
major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Giannis
That's not
Antetokounmpo
a
grabs
fall.
the board. Houston leading by 3. Here's Duncan. Kicks it out to Middleton. And here's Levine. From 20 feet. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Tim Duncan? Tim
The other
Duncan.
team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
26 seconds left in the first half of this one. LaMelo on the attack.
Bro,
The
how is
putback.
he stopping me?
Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, you rarely see that from a point guard, but LaMelo Ball, he's a different breed.
Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo.
Backcourt.
Middleton outside. Lets the three fly. He's off on that one. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Houston. They lead by 2.
It's wild.
Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ball with it. Takes it inside. And Ball throws it down.
Ball is so smart with the ball in a pick and roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
On the wing, Curry. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And Houston leads by 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Bona. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Here's Levine. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Ball. Curry with the block.
Bro, nah, bro. Nah, bro. I was okay with the Tim Duncan 3, but I'm not okay with the Curry chase down, bro. Especially not on 6'7" LaMelo, bro.
Man, that's his shot.
Nah, bro.
Maybe he was too wide open.
Nah, bro.
Down low. Here's Gasol.
Hey, and
It
one.
down.
Now, if he would have blocked Mark Gasol, I would have quit.
It may be a three-point play. It's on
At
Zach
that
Levine.
point,
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Houston trails by 4. And here's Curry for 3. Gasol grabs the board. And it's Pittsburgh's ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. There's Ball with a 3.
Bang. That's got to be bang.
Not on target. Trying to get something going here in the half court.
Yeah, that's where they've been struggling to execute.
Outside Curry.
Oh, yeah.
Stolen by Ball. Pass to Bona. Back to Ball. He shoots it.
Hey!
No question. Powered it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win. That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Hey, and one.
Baselli booked that. And it's an 8-point Pittsburgh lead.
That's me.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's Curry.
Listen, I need to get me an invincible card. Lee.
Back to George. Clock at 6. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Oh, buddy.
9 seconds
okay
separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Levine for 3. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Never give up.
Down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
All right.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking.
I was talking to myself. You should give up.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Here's Ball. Plenty of space. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Ball's got 6.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
And
nice
we've
bench
watched 3
work
so far in this one. Pittsburgh out in front, up 9. And coming up. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Houston. 9-point game. Pass to Roy. The 3 ball.
All right. Who is that?
Good.
Brandon
so
Roy.
Alexander with the assist.
I take that, I
The
guess.
strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
That's Dwight
I mean, they saw a weakness in the
Howard.
defense
Again,
and
bro.
took advantage
Come on,
of it.
bro.
Here's Duncan.
Timmy, I ain't letting you shoot out there no more. I ain't gonna lie.
Bangs it home with one hand.
That's exactly why you can't give Duncan any lanes, any daylight. When you do, he slams it with force.
Pass to Howard. Out to Hayward.
That's tough.
Howard, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dort.
That's
Rebound
tough.
by Middleton.
You just got
Houston
clamped.
trails by 4. Here's Duncan from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Hayward.
And we cannot let him shoot those. We seen he can make that.
To the inside. Can't complete the lob.
That's green.
Wow,
I'm
He doesn't
confused.
miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher.
Brandon Roy. Oh my
Roy's shot
God.
is
She
good.
got a little stroke, I
He's so
see.
clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Pass to Worthy. Back to Dort.
Get in there.
No good.
How,
Had a
bro? You
chance
did
to
not
win the run
recover
there.
that fast.
And it's Houston's ball.
They're trolling me.
Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Pass to Worthy.
That's
Let's go
off.
with a 3.
That's tough. I
It's
felt it
holding
in
by
my
Houston.
hand. No. Yes.
Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Dort outside. Here's Worthy.
Oh, Dort.
A minute 35 left in the 4th.
No.
And
Back
they're on the
court.
run.
No.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Pass to Howard. Crafty move to the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And
No,
it's Houston's
bro.
ball. It's been 10 straight unanswered. And there it is.
That's so tough.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James.
And then he just hit me with the "I'm the king" round here. Oh, that's crazy.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I got a chance to hear what Pittsburgh's head coach was saying to the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves.
I'm tripping. I'm thinking you got the ball.
We've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's Houston's ball.
Ow. Oh, he missed it.
That's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
There's not a lot you can do when Howard is on like he is now.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
"34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It falls!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
That's tipped. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. George hits them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And that hurts.
Oh, no. Never did they just do that to me, bro.
And he does get the second
wow.
one. And that'll put him up 2.
That's crazy.
Now here's George. There's the 3. Misses the tray.
GG, my man.
So Pittsburgh wins it. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice.
Sheesh. They always doing that. So close game stuff. To my calm 38 from Shea. Aaron Wiggins with a calm 18. J-Dub in Chet doing a little calm, little 1-2. You see, when we lose, just like when we lost to the Timberwolves, when we lost, it was by like a point or 2. When they lose, it's by a couple of points. You know, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, Thunder and 5, man.